Hello everyone, family and friends of CACC. So glad to see you. How many of you were here last night? Volunteer does. Oh, you do. Thank you. We're very glad that you guys have come. No matter how bad the weather is, we really appreciate it. CACC has been established 41 years, and this is our 29th anniversary of Chinese Festival. And then this is also the first time in 3 years we moved to 3-day event. However, the weather just doesn't cooperate. And then we also, it's the first time ever in 3 years, we have a very special exhibition, Oracle Bone Inscriptions. It's right in K Room. Please go visit. It's very unusual and very unique. And you cannot see this anywhere in the United States of America, I guarantee you. We have a lot of VIP guests today because last night it rained so bad, so some of them decided to come today. However, it still doesn't seem the weather cooperate either. So without further ado, I would like to introduce you our Governor Carney, who hasn't been here in 3 years. Last time he wanted to come on Friday, but he showed up Saturday, so he promised me he will come next year on Sunday.
Thank you very much, Francie, and Rebecca, and to all the board members here at the Chinese American Community Center. It's great to be back. I first want to make an apology. I've been praying for rain because we've needed rain for the farmers and for our crops and for our plants and all the rest of it, but I've been asking for some intermittent stops to be consistent with the festival, since this is festival season. But it's great to be back here, rain or shine. We had a couple of years off with the pandemic. As your governor, I want to thank all of you for cooperating, and so that Delaware could get through that and get through that as healthy as possible. I look forward to this every year, and I must confess, I look forward to the food. I'm a big fan of Chinese food, look forward to that. And the dragon dance, which we're going to see in a minute. So I'm delighted to be here with all of you inside, whether it's rain or shine. I'll be outside in the rain, doesn't matter. And by the way, our next speaker, the Lieutenant Governor, is in charge of the weather in Delaware, so you might want to bring it up with her. Have a great festival. I look forward to looking at the Oracle Bones. Very interesting display this year. Again, thanks for coming. God bless you.
Now let's welcome this very person who is in charge of weather in Delaware, Lieutenant Governor Bethany Hongliang. Thank you.
Thank you, Fancy, and to Rebecca. Wow, being in charge of the weather, today didn't go quite so well. But at the end of the day, as our governor said, it's always great to be here with you. I know when we were here last celebrating the New Year inside, and then last year making everything outdoors, you all have been so incredibly important partners getting us through the pandemic. And it is a pleasure to be here. We cannot wait, as our governor said, to see the performers, to taste the wonderful Chinese culture. I especially like the vegetables with the popcorn chicken. Good request, right? But seriously, to the families and the community that are here, my other elected colleagues from the General Assembly, we thank you for what you do in our community, for uplifting, for sharing culture, and to our dignified guests, and to thank Dr. Tang and the team who have organized to make sure that we have everything together, and thank you for visiting from our embassies. We just thank you. So we're going to have a great time. I cannot wait to see the performers, and let's really enjoy. And the final word, this is a renowned place for early education. And I just want to give a shout out to you. So not only is it about the festivals, but you lay the foundation for the future of our state in your early education program. Thank you very much.
I would like to introduce to CACC's true friend, because he came yesterday and today. Thank you, Mr. Michael Smith.
So good to see everyone again here today. I won't take up too much of your time. You already heard from me last night, and I had a record-breaking 57-second speech last night. So can we give a round of applause to all the volunteers and the board? This is always literally the best community event in District 22. Just so good to see everyone. I appreciate you always being so welcoming to me with your culture and your events, and I'm just honored to be here. Looking forward to seeing the performances and eating lots of food. Thanks.
Next, I would like to introduce Mr. Michael Ramon, State Representative, who is also very flexible and very kind to CACC. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Once again, I know we recently were here kicking off the Year of the Rabbit. I think it's been very appropriate. This has been the fastest moving year that I remember ever. Again, the governor did say he was asking for rain to help the crops, and the lieutenant governor did deliver. He just didn't modify the ask. But at any rate, it's so great to see all you young children here. It's really fun to be able to see often a lot of you swimming and participating in a lot of the activities in the area with the swim clubs, because I think it's the healthiest sport around. But more important than that, I also wanted to just thank this community. As most of you know, my children grew up here, taking Kumon, going to the local school. We've lived on North Star Road, so I've been in this world for maybe not as long as Representative Moreau, but 20-something years, and you've always been kind and gracious, not just to me, but to my kids and my family, and now my grandchildren, because I'm really old. But again, we thank you for all what you bring to our community. We thank you, gentlemen, for being the leaders and stepping up and trying to help work with the legislature to make sure we can help provide. Your particular state representative, Michael Smith, is now on bond, which is important to help in certain aspects. I've been fortunate enough to be in leadership on the Republican side, so I get to work with the governor, which is great. We actually went to the same high school together. He was just a much better football player than me, but it's really nice to be here. So thank you for bringing us again. I'm sorry that it's a little rainy, but we're going to have fun anyway, right? Thank you.
Next, I would like to introduce you to State Representative Medina Wilson-Anton. She is my new best friend because we have something in common. We both cannot park.
So let's clarify. I can park, just not parallel parking. My name is Medina Wilson-Anton. I represent the 26th district, which is in the Newark Bay Area, and is the most ethnically diverse district in our state. And so I get the pleasure and honor of representing such a beautifully diverse community. If you look at my colleagues, I clearly missed the blue memo. Kashia, Hongsa, right? Hongsa is a color of luck. So I'm going to say that's why I'm wearing it. I'm really excited to be here with you all, and Representative Ramon mentioned Kumon. That was actually my introduction to the CACC. My first job was working at Kumon, right down the hall, and since then the CACC has been a really special place in my heart, so I'm just always honored to be able to join you guys, and hopefully for years to come, so thank you so much.
Next, I would like to introduce our new friend, State Representative Mr. Paul Baumbach. This is his first time.
Actually, this is my second time, but I think I was just coming here to enjoy the food a few years ago. So thank you very much for having this. Thank you for inviting us up. I want to share that one is a food story. And when I first was elected, I had grown up on hearing that America is the melting pot. And then I came in office and I was corrected and said, no, we're not a melting pot where you mix it all together and you can't tell the differences. We're a tossed salad. And we get to see all the different flavors and all the different tastes because we don't pull our Chinese American friends and say, just become American. No, instead we say, we want to learn about your Chinese roots and we can enjoy that, how it's different. And I know that I really enjoy tossed salad and I enjoy Chinese cuisine. And I think that what we want to do in Delaware is indeed honor our traditions, honor our historic legacies, bring them all together, share them so that we can all enjoy the depth of our cultural backgrounds. And this event is absolutely wonderful. I really appreciate our friends from the embassy coming to support this event. Thank you for having me.
Next, I would like to introduce our former state representative, Mr. Joe Monroe. He is our best friend at CACC, for real, my best friend.
Well, thank you, and good afternoon, everyone. Before I say anything, I'd like to thank all the people that helped put this great festival together. Let's put our hands together to give them a round of applause. I'm probably the only non-Chinese individual to be on the board of the American Chinese Community Center. And it's the first time ever that that a non-Chinese individual has been appointed to the board. Having said that, it is a great pleasure and an honor to be with you. You are in the middle of what was my district for 20 years. I spent a lot of time helping this community center develop with some of the programs that they have and helping with some of the finances that you have received from the state. Having said that, you are providing a necessary service to not only this area, but to the state of Delaware as a whole. Because you have an immerse program here, educational program, with the youth. And I know that many people in the community have come to learn, practice, and grow with what you have learned here. I also want to take the time to thank the people from the embassy that have taken the afternoon to come here with us. And thank you for coming. It's always a pleasure to have you here. And to the governor, Lieutenant Governor, thank you, Lieutenant Governor. And I worked together for many years, even before I was in the House of Representatives when we were in County Council. So I go back not only on the political arena, but as a family, because I knew his father and know his mother and so on. So thank you very much for being here. It is a pleasure to be with you, and I hope that you enjoy the festival, and I hope the Lieutenant Governor says another prayer so that we don't have any more rain this afternoon. God bless you.
Next, I would like to introduce our special VIP guest from DC, from Chinese Embassy. Thank you. General Counsel, Mr. Zhou Hong.
亲爱的各位侨胞 Honorable Governor Kani, Lieutenant Governor, and other state representatives. It is a great pleasure to be part of this wonderful event, and it is a great joy to see so many people coming here to enjoy Chinese culture. Now please allow me, on behalf of the Chinese Embassy, to extend our warm greetings to all of you. As we know, there are about roughly 200 countries and regions in this world, and each of them has its own tradition and culture, giving birth to different civilizations, and making this world like a huge garden with different but beautiful flowers. Over China's 5,000-year history, Chinese people have developed a splendid culture. At the same time, Chinese people have always tried to stay engaged with other civilizations and encourage mutual learning. Back in China now, young kids begin to learn English from elementary school, and some even from kindergarten. And they are always encouraged by their parents and teachers to learn more about foreign countries and about the foreign world. Okay, today we are here, have offered a very good opportunity to have a glimpse of Chinese culture, including traditional Chinese dancing, singing. Today we have even the ancient oracle bone inscriptions. That's wonderful. I'm sure everyone here will find something you like very much here, and your visit to this festival will turn out to be a rewarding one. And I also like to take this opportunity to express our high respect to CACC. Over the past 31 years, leaders of different generations of CACC have invested a lot of time and energy in this festival. Now we can see, we're happy to see, American culture and Chinese culture blend and appreciate each other here. And this festival has become a very important platform for promoting friendship and cooperation between our two great countries. And finally, I would like to sincerely wish this year's Chinese festival a complete success. Thank you all.
Governor Carney, are you ready?
Okay. Hi everyone. This is I'm going to prep Governor Carney to do all this. Is open mark for our performance start. So I'm going to hand this over to you. So what he's going to do is actually prepping is called prime. So he's going to do prime around the circle, but he cannot hit it yet because if he didn't prime it, this gong will break. So he has a lot of pressure. So give him a round of applause so he do the prime first. Gentle, gentle. All the way to top, all the way to top. Okay. Governor, you ready? Everybody count with me. 1, 2,